it tonight. I don't have a job to find, and if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home. When I'm home. I was just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare, but when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open.
Alright, welcome race fans. We're here live, Phoenix Speedway here tonight under the lights. That's right, we got one more race till we get to the chase here. 4 drivers tonight. We'll go to Homestead next week to buy for championship tonight here at the NGRL High Country Trucking Series, live Phoenix Speedway here. Presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. Going to be an interesting one here tonight, folks. As we're watching this live broadcast here, it's going to be nice to see what's going to happen. Here we go. Qualifying is underway. Huge facility here at Phoenix International Speedway. That's right, Phoenix. All right, anything can happen here tonight. Just have to hope, man, for the best. We got 27 some bad, fast boys here tonight about to do battle around this place. They're in the middle of their qualifying right now. As you see these guys out here storming around this place. Looking good so far. There's the man right there. He's got this, that's old Terry Renner. Man got his him Yoda out there. Look like got a bumblebee machine out there tonight. We're running qualifying right here. fans. Looks like Cameron Hearn's going to put that thing on pole tonight. Thomas Haley looking in second. Justin Report right there in third. Travis Smith in fourth. Donnie looking in fifth. That old Brandon Hartwell right there, he's out there running around right now. And that's going to conclude, I believe, our qualifying for tonight. So Cameron Hearn's going to put that thing on pole. So here we go. Let's grid them up here. Cameron Hearn puts it on pole tonight. Thomas Haley sitting in second. Justin Revort right there in third. Travis Smith in fourth. That old Donnie right there starting in fifth. Terry Rennert starting sixth. Joshua Cottle seventh. Sean Hill starting in eighth. We got Danny Flynn in ninth. Curtis Lowers rounds the top 10s. Look to the rest of this field. That's star-studded, man. Got some good guys out here tonight. Looking good. And Phoenix under the lights. It's going to be a tricky track here. Kind of a tri-oval style track. Not quite like Pocono is, but it's close. Got a good sign of an oval that you can go down inside of and take this thing 3 and 4 wide at some point. And what we'll be talking about tonight is, man, the chase here. That's because this is the final race before they go to the championship round at Homestead. 4 drivers will have a chance, man, for a title. It'll be awesome tonight. And actually up front, right now the man Justin Revort, he's holding on to the points with Eric Blunt in second, David Worrell third, Roy Height right there. So you got about, you really actually got, well, you know, your top 5, actually 6. Brian Miskell still has a shot to make this thing. Going to be a very close one. He's about 12 points out, so he's going to need a very good night tonight, though. Hey, what's up, Chief? How you doing? All right, here we go. Pace car's going to drop off on the pit road here. Take that hard left turn. Seeing these boys are flying around here in Phoenix tonight under the lights. A pretty good race up there. You got the 31 machine on the outside. Pace car's in. Green flag in the air. Here we go. This boy's about to rumble around here. Green flags. They head off into turn 1. They're still going to be stacked up side by sides. Cameron Hearn's on the inside. The 31 machine there. He's on the high side of him. They'll go 2 by 2. That's Thomas Haley. Behind him, Justin Revort. Like I said, they can use that apron there at a big bump. Got to be very careful, though, with that big bump there because they hit that bump at the wrong time and upset that truck and send it a spinning. Good battle going on for second place right there. That's actually the man at Justin Revort. Travis Smith, they'll go door to door. Just got stacked up behind them. Sean Hill in that 05 machine. The old Terry Rennert right there in the company. Look at the slew of trucks in the back here, though. Wow. As you just got that kind of room here to run. Side to side, 3 wide, 2 wide. Awesome. Yeah, it should be a good race because they're spread out. Oh, truck on the wall. That's Terry Rennert right there. The number 4, the Hemi Yoda machine out there with his Bumblebee. Slammed the outside wall, stung that thing real hard. See what happened here on the replay. See if he just lost it coming out, if he got contact maybe with the 2 machine there. Oh, looks like they just got together a little bit into the outside wall. Oh, he held that thing up there. Very good driving job on his end, so that thing didn't come down there and slam out in the front of everybody. Well, as we saw right there, everybody was kind of spread out. Well, it wasn't really spread out, but they were still side by side and able to maintain up front. Absolutely. Hey, I saw you out there running the Bathurst 1000, Chief. Look good. You and Sean, man. All right. Again, like I say, I've got to keep in mind some of the Justin Revort right now is the man on top. Eric Blunt right there is in second. The points. David Worrell, he's another one. Keeping in mind, 4 drivers are going to move on. Roy Hyatt's another one there. Brian has a long shot here to get it done. He's sitting in 8th spot right now. It's going to be interesting to see, and I won't know 100% who made it. Maybe they'll calculate it real quick before I get off, but we'll have to see here. It's going to be a close one, though. You've got an actual between 6th and 5th. There's about 9 points. And then you've got a solid 14 points between that 4th and the 6th place. So Brian has a shot. So does Danny. Danny right now running in the 10th spot. Roy, he's actually running right now in 14th. So going to take a little bit more for him to get up there. If I'm reading this thing right. Now Danny actually is not too bad. Brian's the one that's going to need some help. He really probably just needs to get up here and just try to win this race the best he can. Justin just has to maintain up front. David really needs a top 5 finish here right now. Currently, he is back in the 15th spot. As we're getting set to go back green flag racing here again under the lights of Phoenix. Yeah, I want to welcome everybody out here tonight. Like I say, we've got this race here. One to go before we get to the chase. Here we go. Pace cars in. Getting set to go back green flag racing. Gonna be lap 6 here, 120. Cameron Hearn gets the jump on him as the green flag flies. Thomas Haley up there. Wow, behind him, you got that 9 machine there. That's Travis Smith. He's looking good so far. The 05, he's up there. Look at the slew of trucks, though. They go 3 wide in the back. Coming down through that little bump style. It's like a little tri-oval. It's an oval. They call it the oval there here. They call it that in Phoenix. They kind of fan out up front. Nose to tail. The 05 machine there. That's Brandon Hartwell. He's looking good. He's got the 55 or 66, excuse me, Donnie on the inside of him. Now there's Brian Miskell. Hang on to it there. Dirt man himself, 33. Needs a good run tonight. Going back here in the back because we got a good race going on back here. It'll be a 2 and 3 wide out the backside here. That's Joshua Cottle right there as he storms off in the back. This is a good idea. There's Roy with the B bomber, the 00 machine, trying to hang on to it very easy. They don't wreck. Definitely don't want to do that in the 99. These guys are being very patient right now. They understand there's a lot of guys around them. Victor Wagner back there along with Darrell Worrell. Darrell's way back there in the 17th spot. He's in the, probably needs to pick up a few more paces here to get up there to get that top 4. As you see these guys mixing it up just a little bit up front. It's actually back in the back. Oh, trucks around. It's 15 and David's involved. That is the first, actually 2 of the chase contenders involved. Uh-oh. Not what we wanted to see. Let's go back on the replay. Wow, that just involved Roy and David right there. But let's go back on the replay and watch what happened. It happened in front of David. He just had nowhere to go. Yep, happened right there. The 57 and stealth, and then Roy just nowhere to go. David locking him down, trying to get out of the way. Oh, into the wall. Gonna have to use that fast fix to get back out there. Hate that one. They do have a fast fix, by the way, right? I want to make sure. I usually try to remember if I can. Wow. So that's chase implications. How's that? Because that's actually David. David right now currently sitting 3rd in the points, and 4th in the points is Roy. And again, like we said, Danny's only right now 5 points back from Roy. So if it ended right now, Danny Flynn sitting at 11th, Roy Hyatt sitting way back at 25th, Danny would advance up. And actually Brian would obviously have a very good shot at it too here, depending on what David does and how much damage that David has to do. I remember Brian, he's a long shot here. He's going to need a lot of bonus points and a lot of help out here to get up there. He's going to definitely need some leading the laps and whatnot, but he's still got a shot. Long shot, but it's still a shot. Danny definitely has one, as you got Justin Revort right there in 6th. Okay, good Jags, yep, one fast fix. So that's going to get Roy and old David back out there. So no harm, no foul. I just don't want to get involved in another one, though. All right, here we go. We're going to get set to go back green flag racing. Got Justin Revord up front. You know, Thomas Haley right there. Cameron Hearn. Oh, Terry Renner. He's trying to move it back up there, too. Brian Miskell. There's another one. There's old stealth mode. He's going to be out front here. So maybe they figured that a track position's more important than the tires and everything. We'll have to see. Brian took 2 tires. He only had an 8-second pit stop. He understands that he needs to get some valuable bonus points here. He's got a shot here to get into it. It's a long shot, but he's got one. As Roy's way back in 24th right now. And I guess as it sit right now, if it was to end, Brian would make it in, I believe, as of right now. Jags probably could do some mathematical numbers for us here. Stealth out front. He gets a good jump here. His pace car in, and we're back to green flag racing. Cameron Hearn on the inside. Just don't know if those 2 tires are going to hold on there. As you see Cameron Hearn go way down low. He's going to take that whole inside lines. They go 3 wide. Yeah, I just don't know about the 2 tire stop there. This track might be a little bit too slick. Thomas Haley on the inside as he fires back. Truck around the 05's on its lid. Oh, that's a huge one in the back. And don't tell me that David got back involved again. But boy, it was a huge one. Let's go back on the replay and watch it again. Sean Hill, he was flipping that truck upside down. Oh, yeah, right there. And Sean, actually, let's go back one more time for you. They came out of it. The 5 machine, the Hot Wheels machine, was sitting there running. The 9, I think he had to check up. When he checked up, he lost it coming out of turn. Oh, and a lot of net code right there, but still they would have got together either way. And look at that 5 machine just tumbling around on its lid. Ooh, just pounding up there. And he's gonna ride the outside wall. 9's involved again. Ouch. Now I think David Worrell, the 25, that's going to do him. That might have done his night right there. Wow. So a lot of chase. That blew the motor sky high on the 25. That's the biggest one right there. Uh-oh. If he can get that thing back out there, though, and get it going, Brian Miskell might be in the catbird seat here. He understands now he's got a shot to make it to the Final 4. Missed last week and has a shot here, as they only got 2 trucks out tonight. Trent Drum and Brandon Combs is out. David Worrell sitting 25th right now. Folks, that's 24 positions away. 23 positions roughly away. Actually, I'll do my math again. 10, 20. 1, 2, 3. But yep, 24 positions away from what, or 23 away from what David is sitting at right now. As of right now, that would get him in. He is only, let's look at the points again here. Yeah, well, it's still gonna be close. Let's see, David. Danny Flynn's the one who really is going to benefit from what that is. And Danny needs to move up to 16th. Roy is another one there. Let's see. Brian, right now, .27 out. So here we go. Green flag back in the air. Cameron Hearn out front. Brian Miskell is wanting to lead that lap so bad so he can get the valuable bonus point there. Just can't get it done. But he did start 14th, currently sitting second. So he's about 20-some points. He understands he needs some bonus points out here. He needs to lead some laps. That's what he's trying to do up front. As it's close. Folks, it's going to be a close one. Wow, all night long here. It's going to be one of those deals. And Brian really needs the win. With Cameron Hearn out there, been flying high like he is. He is gone, setting sail. You see the 24, Justin Revort right there. He's the other one who is looking good. He's got the 13 on his inside, Victor Wagner. Donnie's there in that 66. Keith Haney. Haven't seen him in a while, but he's up there in that 87 looking good. He got caught up in that little incident early on, used his fast fix and got back up. Our Curtis Lowers is right there. Nice. Here we go. Eric Blunt. That's another one. Ricky Harden. That's that 21 machine. He's looking good so far. Sean Hill behind him. Back at it again in that 05 Hot Wheels machine. Joshua Cottle right there. Scott Page. It's a good battle throughout this whole entire field. We're at lap 21 or 128 here. We do have a complimentary caution coming up here tonight also. And I'm not sure what lap, but I'm going to guess maybe around the lap 50, somewhere in that area. I think lap 50 or 60 or so, but either way, good battle going on right now. These trucks, they're being very patient. Right there in through in power. A 97 machine out here. There's old Jeff Applegreen. He's looking good out there. Man came over to Extreme Motorsports 99, started running the Cup Series. Good run for him there. Man stepped it up to some bad boys over there. And Brandon Hartwell. There's old Mud. He's back in the back. Travis Smith, Danny Flynn trying to move that thing up a little bit. He understands he's got a long shot to get in here. He actually really needs to pull it in front of a lot more than that in front of Roy Hyatt. Roy's in the back. Wow. That's right. I keep forgetting which one it is. I appreciate it, Jag. Jag keeps me on my toes up here. I knew it was one of them, but hey, that's right. All right, good deal. Well, Roy's right there. He's trying to hang on to it. Got a little damage on that double zero machine. If Roy and Danny stay where they are, David might not be in bad shape. Thing about it is, though, Roy really is the one who could benefit and leapfrog David. Danny is a little further back, though. Danny has a, right now, about 18-point deficit. I mean, Brian Miskell's the one who's just trying to do everything he can do up front. He's the guy, man, that's going to try to pull this thing off, the miracle here tonight. And so far, he's doing everything that he needs to do and more to get it done. There's old Buford T. Justice, Michael Allward right out there. He's flying high with his 73 machine. Man changed it up from the police to Buford T. Justice, man of the law. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for them. I ain't got time for no hush puppies. Love that movie. It's awesome. There's stealth mode. Terry Renner still out there running. He's back there in the 24th spot. And David is still out. He's got his fast fixed. He's still running. So don't count him out. The problem is if you know he's going to have to come back up here. Cameron Hearn right there. He's checking out with a 3.3 second lead. There's a man we're watching all night long, Brian. He's the one that's going to definitely try to get this thing out there, as we're already at lap 28 here. 128, 100 to go here at Phoenix International Speedway, folks. Been a good one so far. High Country Truckin, NGRL High Country Truckin, that is, Next Gen Racing. Last race before we go to the championship round at Homestead, and these boys vie for a title. And that man right there in the 33 missed last week, so he knows he's in a hole. And coming in here, you know, it probably buried him last week, but he's going to come out here fighting for everything he's got and try to get back up there and do it. Victor Wagner, he's got his hands full with that man, the 24 machine, who was coming in here in control of the points, who is looking just to maintain and stay eye on the prize, get to next week and do everything he can. He's got a bad, fast gentleman behind him, a Keith Haney. HBR Racing himself. Haney boy racing. Keith Haney, hadn't seen him in the last couple weeks. Good run out here though with that 87 machine. Eric Blunt right there in the 99. Sean Hill, well, he was caught up in a little incident early on and still on the lead lap. Impressive. He right there in 8th spot. And he was up there, man, guardrailing that thing a little bit ago, flipping on the front stretch. He went and beat that thing out and got it looking good. 2 machine right there, Curtis Lowers. Wow, so far so good. Let's go high and wide on the what we like doing with the blimpy cam. That blimpy, everybody likes blimpy. I like blimpy, you like blimpy? Everybody likes blimpy. I don't know why, but everybody likes blimpy. Well, I don't know about it. Everybody likes blimpy cam. How's that? Might not like blimpy personally, but either way. There's a Boeing 747. He likes a high and wide shot. He likes being up there right now, flying pretty good at 94. Joshua Cottle. Ricky Harden right there. There's the Owl Man himself, Jeff Applegreen, Travis Smith, Brandon Hartwell. You got old Scott Page looking good. Danny Flynn's right there behind him, but Danny understands he's got to get this thing up here. David right now, he could make a position up over Terry, so he could gain 1 spot. I think Danny's going to have to do something here very interesting to see what's going to happen. All right, here we go. Danny Flynn right there looking very good as he pulls off on the inside. The man right there, Scott Page on his back end. Roy Hyatt, man, it's another one there. He's trying to do everything he can do to hang on to this one. I don't know if he's used his fast fix or not. These guys have gotten spread out pretty good. We've still got 25 trucks out here at 27 grid. We've got 2 of them that's out tonight. That's Trent Drum and Brandon Combs. And David Worrell, who is he's in a world of hurt right now. 4 laps down and 25th. He understands Brian Miskell is trying to do everything he can. My thing is, though, you know, David is, I would want to say safe, but he still could be leapfrogged by Roy. And Danny Flynn is another one that can leapfrog him. And Brian could too. Brian's just going to need some help in the form of probably just winning this race is really what he's going to have to do. Maintaining where he's at. He's 7 seconds off the pace right now. So it's definitely going to be a interesting one to see if he can hang on where he's at. As of right now, though, we're at lap 37, clicking it off here. Only had a couple cautions so far on a very tricky track here under the lights here at Phoenix at the NGRL Next Gen Racing. That's right. High Country Trucking Series. One race to go before we crown a champ at Homestead. There's Buford T. Justice. Sheriff man. He was the police, but he's sheriff now. Michael Allward. There's Andrew Inpower right behind him. Brian Stealth caught up early on, a little crunched up. He's heading off into the pit. There's Terry. And just to give you an idea, David is right there in front of him. So he would have to make a whole lap to try to get around Terry Rennert. Terry got caught up in an incident early on, 3 laps down, but he's still out here fighting. But you never know. Thing might come around, but that man right there is just laying it down. Cameron Hearn, Sherwin-Williams machine. Very good looking truck. He comes over here. He's just flat out flying. You got Thomas Haley right there in second. Brian Miskell's trying to do everything he can. He would love to lead a lap, because that definitely would give him some bonus points. Jack, just to give me an idea out there. I know you're listening. Do they get bonus points for leading or anything? Like if they lead a lap, do they get a bonus point or anything like that? Maybe that would help Brian out here. So trying to do the calculations throughout of what he needs. He's about 27 points out, somewhere in that area. Am I racing? Hey, no, but we're calling a race. What's going on? What is that? Is that Mike Wynn? What's happening? I have raced a little bit. I do mostly the broadcast stuff here. These guys here tonight is NGRL High Country Trucking Series, Phoenix International Speedway here. You live at OSR Network. We're here live on YouTube, Twitch. Sometimes we're over on the iRacing portal too, live on those nights. So it's interesting to see what we got going on. We're at lap 41 here at 128. In the middle of the chase here for these guys at NGRL. We're really showing this guy right here because, wow. Okay, so 1 for leading, 1 for leading the most, and 1 for the fastest. Right now he doesn't have the fastest. That actually would go to Cameron Hearn right now. He's got the fastest laid down. So, and right now the most laps led would actually be, so he definitely would like to at least get that 1 point, that 1 bonus point. Now let me ask the other question. Did they get any penalty points? What's the penalty points out there? As we see that 33 is gaining on second place man Thomas Haley. I mean, Cameron Hearn's checking out 8 seconds. Unless he just runs into trouble. I don't know. It'll be a tough one to win here. How many points per position? 1 point. Is it 1 point per position? I just want to get an idea here for these folks that just what he's going to have to do out here, because David's still in the 25th position, is 23rd, and he's sitting in 3rd. So right now we're looking at what, 10, 15, 10, 20, 23 spot difference right now. Actually 22 spot difference right now. If he leads and give him 23 points, that's not enough. By my calculations, that's not enough, because he needs 30. Yeah. So what would be a penalty point or anything? Right now I'm showing him 28 points behind David Worrell. So 28 points. So the 23, 24 points not going to get it. But this right here is definitely going to help every position. So really, as of right now, it's going to come down to, did David get some penalty points on that crash? See, that's my other thing I'm asking is, do they get like penalty points for wrecks or so forth? That's going to be the interesting call. Because, folks, there's only 27 machines out here, which is what he's down by. And with 27 machines, he's only in second. David's in 25th. I think it's going to come down to a tie. or it could come down between just 1 or 2 points between David hanging on. Now, again, that doesn't take into account Danny Flynn. Don't count him out. Mr. Old Danny Flynn right there. So, this man right here, Sean Hill, he's been able to fire back. Currently sitting in 5th. Eric Blunt right there sitting in 6th. Victor Wagner in 7th. So, it's going to be interesting to watch the rest of this race. What's going to happen in the chase part. There's old Al. Okay, for the number of incidents. Okay, that's what I figured it was for number of incidents. So, give me an idea of what 1 penalty point would be. How many incidents do you have to get 1 penalty point? I know in some leagues you have to, for every 6 penalty point or every 6 incidents, you get 1 penalty point. So I kind of know what it is. We got green flag stops happening. Lap 49 here. Going to be lap 50 completed here, 128. So we're on a good green flag run so far. Nice little paint job the 48 machine's got. We'll get you an OSR network rundown order here soon. Definitely get you one. We'll appreciate everybody coming out here. Hey, it's the first time coming out. Hit a like, hit a share, hit a sub, hit a, well, you can hit a thumbs down too if you don't like it. Either way, I mean, that's okay too. I want to appreciate, hey, what's that, Luza316. Appreciate the follow there, as always. Thank you, thank you. As we got people, man, out here watching on the YouTube side, watching on the Twitch side. About 7 people over on Twitch side. All right. Yeah, 18 over on the YouTube. Just give you an idea, some numbers out there. I definitely, as always, very much appreciate it. As we're here live here tonight, Phoenix International Speedway. Well, they had a couple cautions here for the NGRL Next Gen Racing. That's a high country trucking series. There's 1 race to go before we get into the chase here, folks. Joshua Cottle right there. He's in the 18th spot. Danny Flynn sitting right there also. Now, Danny is another one that he's got a shot to make it. He's going to have to leapfrog Roy Hyatt. Roy Hyatt right now definitely not taking his pit stop. Now Brian's going to lead that lap that he needs. That's what he did right there. He stayed out. Brian stayed out, going to lead that lap, get that valuable 1 point that he needs. See, here's the thing what happened. If it ended right now, Brian won this race, and David stayed in 25th. Folks, how close it would be would matter of what the actual penalty point would be. So, whoa, and the 2 cars around, the 2 trucks around. We got a wreck, and it's a huge one. Well, that's Curtis Lowers. Let's go back. Go back and see what happened on this replay here of the 2 machine. Oh, him and the Summit machine. Oh, and Buford T. Justice almost got it. Scott Page trying to go. Can't get around. Wow. Scott 77 did spin. I think he tried to avoid it, but wow. Huge hit right now. Now, this is what, well, I tell you what. It's not what Brian wanted. Because I think Brian just went into the pits. I'm not mistaken. Okay, we got an idea here, but it's actually what Roy wanted. Alright. We did get a, alright, for every 2 penalty points, for each incident, number 16 to 20. So you get 2 penalty points if you get 16 to 20. After 20 is a DQ. 0 incidents is worth 5 bonus points. Oh, okay. So, as of right now, if Brian comes out of this race with no incidents, because we already know David's not. David's already had incident points, so he's not getting that 5 bonus points. Brian right now, he's got a very, very good shot. He's leading this race, folks. He's going to be leading it on this stop here. He made his pit stop. Let's give you an idea. He's made 2 pit stops right there. He's made his pit stop. So, yeah, if he comes out of here with a win, clean as a whistle, getting a valuable bonus points, holy cow, he could take this thing by mere just inches of points. David, there's not a lot he can do. Now, Danny He got the wave around. Then he got caught a lap down. Roy Hyatt now, he's going to benefit from this. He's going to be in 8 spot. So, hey, wow. Woo! Tell you what, we're going to be up here redneck calculating this thing throughout this whole entire race here. We're at lap 55. Wow. Lap 55, 128 in the books here. It's been a good one so far. These guys, chase complications. That's what I'm going to call it. Because it's definitely been a complicated one so far. I want to appreciate everybody coming out there, man. As always, love the viewers. I know these guys. Hey, it's the first time you coming out here. Hit a like, hit a share, hit a sub. If you don't like, hit it, down. Thumbs down. If you don't like this kind of racing, well, might want to go to the doctor and have yourself checked because, could be something wrong with you. Or you could just be like really just dead. I don't know. But hey, you can always go eat a salad. Watch the grass grow in the backyard. I don't know. It's fall time. Leaves do fall. So, hey, I don't know. Good exciting racing so far. And that man right there, he understands his hopes to go to next week, the Homestead, to buy for a championship is slim. But he still got a shot here tonight. The bad thing is, though, Curtis Lowers has disconnected out of this one. The number 2 machine. So that's going to give another spot there to David. David actually could get some spots here. Here we go. Going to get set to go back green flag racing. Pace cars in. Man up front, Justin Revort. He would like to lead a lap here, but Brian says not so fast. I got a championship I got to get to next week. Got to go to Homestead, and he gets a good jump there as green flag flies. Lap 57 in the air here. Thomas Haley back there, and Justin Revort in that 24. As they all fan down on that apron. There you go, that 05 machine. Look at that, Sean Hill powering back. Man, got some Hot Wheels up underneath the hood of it. Here comes the 13 on the outside. Victor Wagner, Cameron Hearn, though. He's pushing that truck back to the front. And he was a man on a mission earlier, dominating this thing. Oh, we got a truck around 73. That is Buford T. Justice. He was around. Not catching the bandit tonight. See what happened to him right here, coming out of turn. Something all night long. I think him and Jeff Al. No, the 5 machine just come up in there. They just got together. And he turned the police hard into the wall, too. Smacked that thing. Wow. Hate to see that on his end. 73. Oh, he hit it again hard. Whamma. Hard lick for those two. Under caution. This is what David wants to see. Trucks going out of the race, wreck each other, die. And there's nothing that man right there can do about it. I mean, he's doing everything he needs to do. Stay up front, try to win this race, get as many laps as you can, points as you can. David's going to hope to maybe another 5 trucks. If Davis finishes in the top 20, I don't think there's anything Brian can do. I really don't. I think at that point, there's nothing that he can do. And, yeah, I believe it would be over with. Yeah, so here we go. Everybody's in the pit road here. That man's out front right there. Cameron Hearn's going to be on his back deck lid. Wow. That's right. Never mind. You're right. Jack's just brought up a very good, interesting thing, and I'm up here, man, have forgot about that. If Brian does win this race, that is an automatic advance. So, scratch what I said about he's doing everything he can do, that if David finishes in the top 20, if Brian wins this thing, he automatically advances, along with any of the other chase contenders. I mean, you've still got Justin Revort, Eric Blunt, David Worrell, Danny Flynn, Roy Hyatt. Those other guys can win also. So Roy's up there. You got Eric Blunt's up there along with it. Justin's right there. I mean, Cameron Hearn's the man up there. Keith Haney's another one you got to watch out for. So you're right, Jack. My bad. Didn't even think about that. Wasn't even thinking about it. If he wins this race, yeah, it wouldn't matter. He does punch his ticket. And then it's going to come down to what Roy Hyatt's going to do and Danny Flynn. And as of right now, where Danny Flynn sits as opposed to where David sits, it would all depend on the penalty points. And they are, let me calculate that right fast. They're 18 positions, so he's not enough ahead right now. Danny would have to be well up there in the top 5 or so. So you're right. Brian wins this one, he's automatically locked in. So he is definitely going to try to win this thing. All that calculation. Now, all the calculation I was doing is if he was running in second. He definitely needs it. Now, if he finishes second and David Worrell finishes in the top 20, and yeah, he's there. Now, don't count Roy Hyatt out. Now, we're talking about Roy also. Roy's trying to hang on to that spot. You know, he could leapfrog David also. The thing about it is he's not going to get the 5 bonus points as of right now. And this thing's not over with yet, folks. On the lap 62, 128, anything can happen. So keep that in mind. Keep the suspense up. Pace cars in. Here we go. Well, we got a lot of jeopardy hanging on for that 33 machine up there. Brian, he is trying to come up in here and steal his way into Homestead if he possibly can. And Cameron Hearn says anything to say about it. He's not going to let it happen. What's up, William? How you doing out there? Ordinary William. All right. Well, Cameron Hearn says I am gone. So now we're back to the awesome map. Our Dirt. What's happening, Dirt? How are you? Appreciate y'all coming out here and watching this race. It's a good one so far. You know, we're talking about it because it's one race away. Next week, these guys go to Homestead. They buy for a championship. That's right. It's a good one so far. What's up, Haley? How are you? What's that? McGinnis. Hello, my dudes. All right. What's going on? Well, it's a good one so far. It's a good race what we got going on here. Here at Phoenix International Speedway. I got a bunch of people right over on the Twitch side. What up, John? John's over here on the YouTube side. Well, John, we got a bunch on the Twitch side tonight. I got about 6 over there watching on the Twitch side here. They're over there enjoying themselves. They're throwing up the dog wave and everything else. Now, John, you're going to appreciate this race because, well, we got a lot of calculating here. That man right there is 27 points out of 4th place, Danny Worrell, who is right now sitting in the 23rd position, 3 laps down. Roy Hyatt is sitting right now in the 4th in points, who could leapfrog David Worrell. And like I said, David, though, is wild. I said, yeah, they got bears and dogs going over on Twitch. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Either way, awesome race away. Halfway through, absolutely. And it's a good one because we've been talking about this guy right here. If he wins, he's in next week because we go to Homestead next week to buy for a championship. He missed last week. That's what makes it so important. Right now, he's 27 points behind the 4th place man in points, David Worrell, who got caught up in not 1 but 2 wrecks earlier on, and is back and found himself back in 23rd position. He was in 24, just moved up. So it's going to be a good one here as we get to the closing laps. You know, they get 5 bonus points for no incidents out here. Keith Haney's all over the back end of it. So here comes the heavy hitters, Cameron Hearn, Keith Haney. Got that HBR machine out there. Everybody knows who Keith Haney is. He's the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Xfinity champ, and almost his 8 points off of Jake Nichols in the Cup Series, although he didn't show up last week for Daytona, so it makes him one race behind, but hey, that's all right. He can still come back. As he makes that pass. One more, though, that, wow. I definitely want to appreciate everybody coming out here. As again, folks, like I said, we've got about 8 people. Hurricane Nate, that's right, Hurricane Nate. Yeah, that's the reason why Brian didn't show up last week, folks. It wasn't that he just didn't want to race or just didn't want to be here. Hurricane Nate, actually, he had no power and we're in a caution. Hold on a second. Took me back to Joshua Cottle. Oh no, 24, Justin Revort. And a 31, Justin Revort. Now he's probably almost kind of safe. Let's go back on him. He's one of the chase guys. Ouch, pounded that wall. Absolutely survival in the desert. He goes around, just loses it. And bam! Slams the wall. Thomas Haley nowhere to go. Well, as far as he goes, Justin could afford a little bit. He's not going to be as bad shape as all the other guys. That's right, the carnage. Yeah, because we're here live here tonight. Phoenix International Speedway, live for the NGRL High Country Trucking Series, sponsored by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet here tonight. Wow, it's been a very good one so far. As these boys are beating and banging, and look at Danny Flynn. Danny Flynn, we hadn't really talked about him. He's outside looking in right now. Came in here 5th in points. What you got? Who's your guy? White boy in lemons? That's right. One expensive. That Mountain Dew can's crushed. Who's your guy? Lemons? Number 48. All right. Let's see if we can't get a shot at 48 for you. Right there he is. Number 48, man. Gavin Martin. That's right. He has actually climbed himself. He started back in 19th, currently sitting in 3rd. Wow. Look good so far. He's got... Oh, that's why y'all putting the dog up. Wow. Yeah, because he's got a dog on his. All right, hey, look, just so you know, John, these guys are over on the Twitch side, and they're over there chatting. They're rooting on this 48 machine here, folks, and they're putting up the dog emoji. And the dog, they're putting up the same dog emoji that he's got on his truck. Awesome. Well, let's see if we can get a close-up here for y'all fellas. There you go. Ordinary William. Awesome. Well, he's got a fan club out there. Wow. 13 people out there over on the Twitch side. Well, I appreciate it, Potato. Well, I'll tell you what, we got a chat group going on over on the Twitch side here. As here we go. Well, Ordinary Williams out there, Gavin Martin. He's about to put the hammer down here and take off here tonight. Lap 74, 128. That's right. Nothing does come easy here. Oh, wow. We're going to have to call, man, the fan club out there. Snoopy and company, man. He's got the dog waving high. Gavin Martin up front. Wow, he got the fan club John going over on the Twitch side. Here we go. Green flag back in the air, but Cameron Hearn, he powerhouses that 67 out front. As a 48, he says, hey, I'm out here. I got everybody watching me. Keith Haney's on the high side, though. And you got that 05 machine. Sean Hill looking on the inside. And look at him fan all throughout there. Keith Haney's going to try it. Oh, he's going to get it with that Haney boy racing right now. Wow. Good run so far. The 05 machine's going to get a run on him. That's right. Definitely Gavin, man. He's winning the most popularity contest here. The OSR Network and NGRL. They've fallen back a little bit. That's okay. Still right there in 5th place. Looking good. Brian's made that pass on him going up into the 4th. We're watching where David Worrell is right now. Still currently in 23rd. Look behind him right there. So you've got the number 9. Jacobs goes on the inside. Ah, he looks like he does. Looks like he's got a lot of them. There you go. Well, let me ask over there, potato and all. Let me ask. What association? He just y'all's friends, y'all family members over there, or what? And while we're at it here, it looks like they're fanned out pretty good. We might as well, we'll just go ahead and go on down through OSR Network rundown order here real quick. Because that man right there, Cameron Hearn, he's led 59 laps out here tonight at Phoenix International Speedway. And he's currently out front right now, sitting in 2nd. There we go. Keith Haney's pulled it from 20th to 2nd right now. Trying to run down that 67 machine up front there. Cameron Hearn looked good in his Toyota. 3rd place man, Sean Hill, Hot Wheels. He was riding around the wall earlier on. Now he's been able to pull that thing back. He's a good friend of ours. Okay, good deal. Awesome. Absolutely. 4th place man, Brian Miskell. He is trying to punch his ticket, doing everything he can do. We're under caution, folks. Hang on just a second. Let's find out who this caution is. Took me back to Danny. Or Donnie. Oh, Donnie hit the wall. Let's see if he lost it just coming out of the turn here. Watching this replay here to see what happened. Oh, that actually is another truck there. Oh, that's the 31. Thomas Haley. Wow. All right, here was the calls of that one. Let's go back on the replay here and watch what happened to him. Oh, looks like he just overcorrected. Oh, wow. Johnson Cottle, boy, just sent him a sailing hard looking to the wall. Well, I have been on Twitch for many years. Just playing games, doing stuff, but I've been announcing Iracing broadcast now for about a year. Love it. Love the viewers. Love all the people out here. Love y'all coming out here watching these awesome races. It's always a thrill to see y'all come out here. Support your drivers and everything. Like I say, this is the NGRL High Country Trucking Series. We're live here tonight, Phoenix International Speedway, folks. Presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet here. That's right, we're in the desert, and the desert right now has gobbled a lot out. Look at that, Justin Revord out front. Wow. Well, John, I tell you, John Marine over here on the YouTube side, we got about 13 people over on the Twitch side, and they are cheering on that man, the 48 machine, who is in 9th place, Gavin Martin. He's got the dog emoji out there, and he's loving it. Well, like I always say, you know, I want to appreciate y'all coming out. If you like what you see, hit a like, hit a share, hit a sub. I mean, it's awesome. We're always live here at OSR Network 7 days a week here. So, nice. I do think that emoji is kind of cute. I like that. But I mostly do broadcast here of Iracing. I do a you know, other games, you know, GTA, stuff like that, etc., etc. Well, I appreciate the follows there, GSRC, and what was another one there, and his picture is of a fish just looks kind of sad. Oh wow! All right, here we go. We're going back green flag racing. Man up front, Justin Revort's bounced back. Wow, Sean Hill, that's impressive. He pulls this thing off tonight. It'll be awesome. It's just awesome to see, man. The viewers out there. It's definitely is cool. Here we go, green flag back in the air. Well, not quite yet. My bad. I jumped the gun. Oh, appreciate the follow there, Dirk. Here we go, pace cars in. Going back to green flag racing here. Look at that man, Justin out front. He would love to win and just go ahead and punch his ticket on in. Wow. Absolutely anything can happen here at Phoenix. You got a battle going on behind him. 9 truck Travis Smith. Sean Hill right there. Look at him fan out as they go across the line. Hey, look, let's do this. Let's go back high and wide. Blimpy Cam. Everybody likes Blimpy. That's right. Hit the blimpies. I don't have dual blimpy tonight, but that's okay. We got one blimpy. I slapped y'all enough. Oh, the foul's up in the wall. He's got doing a basic move right there. Cameron Hearn did too. Roy Hyatt, he gives him a little bump. Here comes Brian. Brian's like, oh, please don't wreck in front of me, guys. Roy's in the catbird seat right there in 6th spot. Wow. Good run down right now. You got Roy's still there, Brian. And we're in the caution. Uh-oh, took me back on the 5 machine here. See what happened. Oh, Roy got a little bump right there. A little bump and run. I don't know if the 5 got in the wall or what. Let's see what happened here. Got down on the apron. Huh. I don't know what happened on that one. Oh. Somebody on the Blimpy cam must have threw a Blimpy sub on the Speedway. I don't know. Oh, we're hitting new heights here. Like I say, about 24 mil on the YouTube, 13 on the Twitch. I want to appreciate everyone coming out, man, watching this awesome races. Oh, the 24. I don't know what had happened. Uh-oh, that was the leader. I think he was trying to go into pits. Go back on the replay here and see what happened here in the caution. He just got pile drive. I think he was trying to go in the pit. No, something mechanical happened. You hear the truck going high and wide, it's like it's in gear. Transmission, something happened. Wow, I don't know what happened on that deal, but Justin Revort evidently had a transmission problem. Lucky he didn't blow that motor up. Alright, we're gonna have to get an interview with Gavin. That's all I had to say. We're going to have to get an interview with Gavin. I don't even know if Gavin's in the team speak. Gavin? Hey, if Jags, you can hear me. Somebody needs to get a hold of Gavin Martin. There he is. There's Gavin. We got Gavin. All right. This is for all y'all out there. Bringing Gavin up here to talk. Gavin Martin, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4.
Gavin, boy, I'm going to tell you what. You definitely got a fan club over on the Twitch side here tonight, because there's a slew of them over there throwing up some dog signs, and it looks like the dog pound happening out there. How's that truck doing? And you just got a slew of popularity of people watching you.
It's not doing as good as I wanted to. We're good on the short run, not so. Once the fall off happens, it tends to really hit me hard. But I'm real happy with how we're doing so far, considering we qualified sub top 15. But other than that, it's been really good. All
right, well, you've got Light Diffuse, White Boy Lemon, Haley, Potato, Light. They just all out there cheering you on.
Yeah, I'm representing my boy Will, his stream on Twitch. He's been a good friend of mine for about 2 years now, so I thought I'd just give him a nice little shout out.
Absolutely. Give him one. That's a good one there, man. Definitely. I didn't know who it was. They all of a sudden just come storming in here like a pack of ravaged dogs. And they all of a sudden started throwing an emoji up and they said Gavin. And I said, where's he at? But hey, let's get back to it, Gavin.
Yep, 10-4, Joe.
All righty. I didn't get back up there, get back to work, man. In the cockpit of this machines, we're getting set to go back to green flag racing here, folks. I want to interrupt him while he's trying to get back to going. But there you go. Give him a good shout out for you guys out there, guys and girls, I think, out there. I'm going to take, that's what a couple of you are. Sorry if I misspoke. But he's right now, he's sitting in 6th. Like you said, he said he wished the little truck would be a little bit better. That's all right. He's out there representing his friend's Twitch channel. That is awesome. Man, I love, man, trying to get guys, man, to represent their Twitch channels out there, represent all their channels. Nice. Cameron Hearn takes off. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Going to be lap 39 to go here tonight. Phoenix International Speedway. And that man, Sean Hill's been able to bounce back quite a bit. But he's got Keith Haney on his outside there. And right behind him, Brian Miskell. Brian has done everything he can do tonight. If he misses it, it's going to be by mere points, folks. As David Worrell's done everything he can do. He's in the 20th right now. So right now, he pretty much had locked himself in that chase and looked good doing it, because Roy Height's sitting in 14th. Danny Flynn right now is in 11th. Justin Revort's the only other one, even though he's way back in 16th. Problems tonight. You know, Brian's just done everything, and unfortunately, he couldn't control the fact of a hurricane or whatnot. There you go, Light. Awesome, man. That's what you want to see, man. Definitely, man. When a man's out here having fun and having a blast out here on the track, and he's doing very good too. Currently running right there in the 6th spot. Old Owl man right behind him. That's Jeff Applegreen running in 7th. Yeah, Rick Hardy, man, right there in the 8th spot. Darian Cox, Mud man, sitting in 9th. Danny Flynn, he's trying everything he can. Right on the outskirts looking in. Needs just a little more. Wow, just needs a little bit more to get up there. So Danny's currently right there in the 10th spot. Brian Stealth sitting in 11th. Roy Hyatt's there. He's in 12th spot. Now Roy is the last man on the totem pole here. He's sitting in 4th in points. Danny Flynn right now would be the only other one that can knock him off. Brian just can't get there. I mean, it's just not going to be. Brian needs a win. That's really what he needs. Right now, Brian being back where he is going to be very hard to do. And actually, I'm just looking at it right now. Brian's way back in the 16th spot. Wow, off the pace. Really good one here so far. As there's Justin Revort. He's trying to move it back up. He understands, though, he's just got to maintain. He's pretty much going to be in there. As we're at lap 33 here, we're in the caution. Oh, took me back on stealth mode here. Let's see if it actually was stealth. No, oh no! The 33's around. Don't know if that's actually what he was. I don't know if he actually brought the caution out or not, but we'll go back on him. Spun going in. That's not what he wanted. His night was going very well. It just turned disastrous. Ask the 24 what happened. All right, we'll see if we can't get a talk with him. I don't know what happened on this caution here. I think that's what it was the 33, but somebody asked me, see if we can't get a talk with him with the 24 in. Well, let's see if we can't. That's Justin Revort. I call him Revort. I know it's pronounced differently, but I don't know how to say his name. Hang on a second, Potato. Let me see if I can't get Justin down here for a quick talk. I don't want to mess him up on his, let him get into pits right fast. How to get into commentating these races? Well, I started out at ExtremeMotorsports99.com. I used to race a lot of league races, started over there. Me and that guy, it actually was just supposed to be me and him. I've been, like I say, I've been streaming for a long time. Twitch was normally where it was under Big Daddy X 2005. I changed the name to OSR Network. OnlineSimRacingNetwork.com. Check it out. OnlineSimRacingNetwork.com. So definitely there. But I started out with him, and me and him, we had a goal to keep in mind. I've been with Extreme since the beginning, and now I do them 7 days a week. Now let's get to talk here with Justin. Justin, is Joe out in the booth? You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, well, I wanted to let you get done with your pit stop there, and then got to get some concentration going on. Well, I had a question out here in the chat area from a Oliver Berdan, I think I pronounced that right. He said, maybe what happened to you on that caution there that when you got spun or come spinning out of the turn, what happened to you? What did you see that happened on that caution?
The one that I spun out on, or the one you spun, recently?
The one you spun out on, yeah.
The one early in the race, I don't know what happened. I just started braking like normal, and it just cut out sideways underneath me. But this past one, my stupid steering wheel came unplugged, so it literally just locked up the car. I mean, I hate it for the guys behind me. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we saw that. I mean, it looked like, and that's what I heard, the motor just go sky high revving, like maybe a shifter or something like that just went haywire on you. And luckily it didn't blow that motor up there sitting there the way it was, just rev limiting the way it was. So we did see that incident. So bounce back, but looks like, man, right now, how you feeling about going into next week buying for a championship?
I mean, I'm just trying to survive tonight. You know, I was trying to hope for a nice, solid, clean top 10 finish. I do know I got a pretty good points lead on the guys I'm fighting for, so I think I can make it. Just finish in the top 15. I know for sure I'll make it on, and we'll see what happens next week.
Absolutely. Well, definitely keep digging out there in that Mountain Dew machine there, Justin. Looking good.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Alrighty. Well, that's Justin. Like I said, his steering wheel fell off in the middle of him running, and that's why the thing went sky high. And you want me to commentate your grocery store ride? Well, which grocery store are you going to? Food Line, Walmart? Well, the man's coming out of his parking lot, coming out of his driveway right now. He's backing out, and he's putting the thing in first gear. He's taking off down first gear like a bat out of it. He's got to get bread and milk for the kids and everybody right tonight. He's heading off into there. He's heading down the turn, and we're heading down lane 1, going to the back of the dairy. And he's heading back into, he's on a cash register number 1. He's in the checkout express lane, heading flying out the door. He's got the grocery store, and man, threw him in the passenger window. He's in his car, firing that thing up. He's batting it down, man, down the road, going around the turns, sliding it sideways into the driveway. He's made it back here before we go back green flag racing, and that's what we're about to do. Cameron Hearn out front here, and that man's looking good. Sean Hill, he's up front. Look at Danny right there. It's green flag, 28 to go here tonight. Let me know how that was, by the way. All right, Cameron Hearn, though, is out front. Sean Hill still in command of this one. And look at Sean Hill, the Hot Wheels man himself. Nobody's been able to do anything or muscle that 67 all night long, and he's going to be the man to try it here. As he looked on the inside just for a second, couldn't get it done. Eric Blunt, hold on to it. Eric Blunt's part of the mix here. Wow. All right, here we go on the inside. That 99 machine looking pretty good. Also Donnie right there in the 66. And Gavin still up in the mix, sitting in the 5th place spot. As they will go side by side, that 99 machine. They'll go neck and neck. Look at that Sean Hill though up front with that old, oh, I think that was a Roy Hyatt back there, man, who bumped the wall just a little bit. Ooh. Actually, let's back to our leader up here a minute. Yep. All right, here we go. So Donnie right there. Look at Gavin. He's pulling it up. He could actually maybe pull this thing and get a 3rd place finish here. Got 26 to go. And got the dog pound going up front. Looking good. Oh, trucking a wall back there. Hold on to it. That's actually, that's Ricky Harding. That 21, he slammed the outside wall just a little bit. Pancaked it. Roy Hyatt's in the mix. David Worrell, I'm going to tell you, he's coming out of this one. He has fought and fought back, sitting in 18th spot. Wow. Well, again, like I say, I appreciate it. Hell, we're here pretty much 7 days a week. Same thing. Doing these races. Gotta love it. We got the Sim500 tomorrow night. Them boys going to do some awesome running. As the winter series, man, is going good there. Then we got Racing for the Cause on Tuesday. ExtremeMotorsports99.com. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, we back to these guys. NGRL, show me the green. Absolutely. I ain't gonna say that, John. But then next Saturday, Racing Freaks, Sim Racing League, sponsored by Stock Car Racing Experience. So it has been a very good one so far. There's the 3 machine of Danny Flynn. Boy, he just needs a lot of help to get up there in that freaky fast machine he's got going on. Terry Renner. Terry's been able to power back. Got in a wreck earlier on. Wow. Not a problem, Oliver. How you doing out there? How's everyone doing? I tell you, that's a big crowd, man, I've seen so far. Y'all doing awesome. I love it. Hold on a second. Well, I tell you what, it's a good night. I want to appreciate all y'all stepping out here, taking away from your time here tonight. Come out here looking. Right now, it's a very, very good race. Terry Renner right there. He's in a good run. There's Mud. Well, Oliver, you mentioned open wheels. They got a super late model. They got like a, we got the Snowball Derby coming up. Check it out. It's called that in December. Ought to be a good one. A good battle going on up here. You got Brian Miskell. He just went around Gavin there for the 5th place spot. Well, as I say that, they still are side by side battling it out. You got Superman versus the dog right there. I guess that's a dog that y'all talking about. Is it the dog emoji? I like that black and yellow one. Terry Renner, yeah, very good looking truck he's got. Let's see if we can't get a shot on the side part of it here right quick. There you go, yeah. Very good looking with the Super B Hemi Yoda. That's what we call it thing. It's a Toyota with a Hemi in it. I call it the Hemi Yoda. That's where you got the Hemi Yoda at the top, but Hemi Yoda. Man out there powering that thing around. Looking good. Better watch out behind him though. It's a good looking truck there. Alright, good deal. The dog pound. Alright. Does it mean anything? Is that like a... His name is Toby. Alright, good deal. I mean, is it like that's just something that y'all just come up with, or... Tell me a little bit about it. We'll talk about it. I like that. I appreciate everybody coming out, because we're here live here at OSR Network. YouTube, our stealth, man. Hate that. Ah, okay, someone's dog. Good deal. It looks like Snoopy. Our Sheriff Buford, T. Justice, and a fearless lawman. Nice. Well, I tell you what, y'all a lively bunch over there. Y'all keep me on my toes. lot of tore up trucks here tonight. Cameron Hearn still is on point up front with Sean Hill, though. He is battling and doing everything he possibly can do. Wow. Well, here we go. Looking good. Sean Hill up front. Got Keith Haney behind him. It's one of the Haney boys right there. Haney boy racing. He's all over the back deck clear. We got 15 to go for that man up front, Cameron Hearn. Time's running out for the man in fourth place, though. The 33 machine of Brian Miskell. He's done everything he could do tonight. Just can't get it done. That is awesome, Light. I like to hear that. Toby is love and Toby's life. There we go. Awesome. Doing good, Oliver. Awesome. Awesome to call in this race. Got a lot of people over there. They're cheering on this man right here, Gavin Martin. They're over there on the Twitch side. John, you need to check out the party over there on the Twitch side. I tell you. Yeah, University of Tennessee truck. Which one was that? I think it was a 13 machine, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Victor Wagner? I think that's who that is. Hold on a second. Yep, right there. Tennessee truck. Yeah, unfortunately, he's in the pits. Not having the night he wants. But that man is right there. And we got a battle going on for second place. Keith Haney's looking on the inside of Sean Hill, trying to take that second place spot away. Wow. That's an awesome run right here on the inside of the 67, 87. Wow. What's up, Jags? I tell you, well, Jag, I'm gonna tell you what, Jags. Stellar night here for the NGRL here at OSR Network. We got 43 total people watching right now, getting it out there. 14 on the Twitch side, 29 on YouTube. Love it. With 11 laps to go, we got a 3-truck horse race battle happening up front. Cameron Hearn in that 67. Sean Hill sitting in second. Nice. Good deal, Oliver. Awesome. Love to see real racers out there. And as you see, that man right there in third spot. So it's still a good one. And Gavin, he's about 6 seconds back. Apple Green Jeff, man, he's went around him in 6th spot. So 6th and 7th spot right there. Gavin's still in 7th. Eric Blunt sitting in 5th. Brian's in 4th. We got a good battle happening right here, though. It is definitely go time. Business is about to pick up front. It definitely is between the top 3 trucks. Keith Haney looking on the inside. Is he going to take that spot away from the Hot Wheel man? He sure does. He's going to set his sights on that 67. Hang on to it there. Well, as we say that, here comes the 5 back down low. Cameron Hearn out front, trying to do everything he can with 9. Look at that 5 machine diving on the inside. Don't get together. They're going to take it 3 wide coming out of the turn. Thought about taking it 3 wide. And Keith Haney still got his hands full, though, with that 5 machine. 8 to go. Here we at Phoenix International Speedway. You're watching it here at OSR Network Live tonight. This is the NGRL High Country Trucking Series presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. And it's been a very good race so far. Awesome one right now. Look at that. Good battle going on for second. And that's letting that man in the 67 just walk away. And he's going, fellas, do what you got to do back there. 7 to go. This time by. As Keith Haney made the pass, we're under caution. Uh-oh. Oh, and it puts me back on the 33. I hope that's not who it was. I don't think it was, because he's still running. Trying to find who that was on. It says it's on him. Huh. Well, let's see. He went into the pits. It says it was on Brian Miskell, the 33 machine. I don't know if he just lost it coming out of the pit road or what. Oh, he did. Lost it coming out of pit road. Does he hang on to it? No, he doesn't. The 3, Danny Flynn, clobbered him. Punched his nose in. And there goes his last ditch effort and shot. Oh, and the 9. He spun that thing around trying to avoid it. Wow, he did everything he could do and came up a little short with 5 to go. Wow, so that's going to seal the deal for the 33. Ouch. Well, again, folks, we're here live tonight. Phoenix International Speedway. Under the lights. The NGRL High Country Trucking Series. We've got one more race left before we start the chase. It's been a very, very good one so far. That man, Cameron Hearn, out front. Got Keith Haney in second. Sean Hill sitting in third. Eric Blunt in fourth. Jeff Applegreen right there in fifth. Gavin Martin, he's still hanging on in the sixth. And Donnie there in seventh. Damian Mudd sitting there in eighth. Andrew Inpower, he's in ninth. And Roy Hyatt rounds out. Well, we'll have to wait till he crosses the line. But anyway, Roy Hyatt sitting in 10th. Wow, what a race so far. Been a good one. Yeah, that was head on. That was a hard lick. Ouch. Well, we know who the fan favorite is over on the Twitch side. That man right there in the 48, Gavin Martin. He's got Toby waving at everybody. That's cool. I like that. Toby. So he's right now he's looking good. Toby is, and company out front. Oh, Toby and company. All right. That's right. The sun's going down in Phoenix. We got a battle out west. Has been a very good race tonight. Let's get a quick summary right now. 10 cautions for 29 laps. A caution so far. 14 lead changes though tonight. So it's been a very, very good race. Very, you know, it's a predictable race for Phoenix, especially when we start with 27 trucks. 2 were out at the beginning. David Worrell's got to be the man who is definitely the one who has just dodged a bullet. He's sitting in 16th. He's been fighting back all race long. Caught up in 2 incidents early on. Well, folks, he's going to come out of here. He's going to Homestead. Okay, there's just really not a way to look at it because Roy is sitting in 10th and Danny Flynn is actually behind him. So Danny Flynn can't go around and Brian Miskell can't either. So pretty much your 4 guys right now are going to be Justin Revort, Eric Blunt, David Worrell, and Roy Hyatt are going to be the 4. They're going to be powering it for a championship next week. But here we go. Lights out on pace car. If caution comes out again here, it's over with. And that man knows it up front. So is he going to get a good jump? Eric Blunt. Here we go. Cameron Hearn gets a good jump. There'll be 3 to go. Actually 2 to go this time by. Gavin didn't get a good start on that one, but Sean Hill did. Sean got a very good start along with Eric Blunt. Good battle going on between the 66 there. As can Keith Haney run him down? I just want to watch this battle going on. The 66 goes on the inside, the 48 of Gavin Martin. As they'll come across the line, will be one more time here tonight at Phoenix. Can Keith Haney pull it? White flag in the air. He'll have one more time to get it done out here. Oh, and look at that. Beating and banging right there. Eric Blunt. About took Blunt force, but here comes Cameron Hearn. The 3 wide coming out. Gavin says, I'm going to try for it. I want to try to get up front. He's in 5th. 3 coming out of the last turn. They will go 3 wide under the last turn. Gavin Martin. He's along with Eric Blunt. They're sliding. Gavin's going to make it through. The wrecking coming to the line. Wow, Gavin Martin, though, I think finished that thing out in 5th spot, and they still are wrecking. Wow, let's go back on the replay on that one. What a finish. They came out of that thing 3 wide around the last turn right here. And when they did, that was Eric Blunt on the outside. The man lost it on the inside was the 95 machine. Couldn't hang on. They were wrecking. Drag race to the line. The 21 barely beat him. But Gavin pulled it off in the 5th place victory. But hey, the man tonight though, this one, Cameron Hearn right there, spinning it out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we got to give a shout out though, man, to that guy right there. Justin Revort pulled it out. Wow. Go Cameron Hearn back down here. We can't get a talk in with him. Sean Hill pulling it off also in the 3rd spot. Don't see him up in the thing. And I don't see Keith Haney either. So if I don't see Keith Haney, you know what? We'll pull back Gavin Martin back down here and we'll get a talk with him. And there's Al. Al right there. Wow. It was just an awesome finish. I'm just trying to see. I don't see who's... Jags, help me out. You see old Sean Hill, Cameron Hearn up in the chat? Let's now burn that thing down. Well, we definitely know that Justin Revort, Eric Blunt, David Worrell, and Roy Hyde are going on next week to buy for a championship. I don't see, folks, our 2nd and 3rd place man. So, okay. Well, there's your results. Gavin pulled it off in 4th tonight. You're right, he did. Well, we're going to get a talk with him. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to bring up 4th place driver tonight then, Gavin Martin. Gavin Martin, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4.
Well, I'll tell you what a run there at the end. 3 wide, coming out of the last turn. It was a dog fight. No pun intended there. Toby was waving on the back. Found out who that was, by the way. And they are cheering you on the Twitch side over there. All the friends. He pulled it off and came out of here and survived. He came in 4th.
Yeah, honestly, it's a lot higher than I expected to finish. I went in this race with little to no practice, little to no preparation at all, but I ran a good race. Thankfully, after a couple past weeks of a lot of bad luck, I finally was able to get a good finish in. We got one more race, so I'm hoping to do pretty well next week too. But yeah, I'm really happy with how I finished.
Absolutely. Well, definitely. I mean, your fan club out there is definitely happy. I've never seen so many emojis in my life come through here. I've got bears and dogs. It's just awesome to see. And then I put 2 and 2 together, and they said it's on his truck too. And I look, and then they started telling me the little research on or the history on who it was, and they said that's Toby the dog. And I said that is cool out there. But what a finish! I mean, it was a thriller. Did you think you were going to be able to survive coming out of there 3 wide?
That was honestly probably the ballsiest move I've ever made in my life, and I did not expect to come out on top of that.
Well, hey, last lap, got to do what you got to do to try it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what you got to do.
I want to express my apologies to Jeff. I really didn't mean to get into him right there, but I bounced up a little bit on the exit of the turn. But I mean, I hope he can forgive me for that.
Oh yeah, well, last lap, hey, everything's out the window. Hey, you got anybody out there you want to thank for 4th place tonight?
Well, a big shout out to everyone from Will's Discord. Thank you to Will for letting me race his emotes on my truck and for having his stream sponsor me. But that's about it.
All right, good deal. Well, again, congratulations for pulling that thing home tonight. 4th place finish here, Gavin Martin.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, good deal. We'll get him back up there. So we're going to run on down here to Victory Lane here tonight. Cameron Hearn pulling it off here at Phoenix. Cameron Hearn, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
Well, wow, you pretty much dominated most of the race all night long. Looked very good out there at times. There was a couple trucks that give you a good battle. I mean, there at the end, the 05 come back on you. Do you think you was going to be able to hold those other 2 off, Keith and the 05 there at the end?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be close. It was just, I was getting really loose. I don't know if the track changed a little bit, but I was getting real loose getting on the brakes. And I tried to adjust my brake bias, and that actually made it worse. So I was just trying to basically maintain what I was doing. I know I would pull away, then they'd gain a lot back one lap, but I figured, they'd get close to me. But as you saw Keith and him battling the last like 10 laps of the race, catching somebody then passing somebody is really difficult at this track. So, but yeah, I knew it was gonna be close, but I was glad I was able to pull it off.
Absolutely, definitely. And look good doing it out there. I mean, it was an awesome night here tonight at Phoenix. How was the track all night long?
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. The track at the beginning of the race compared to the end, it changed a lot, and it kind of threw me for a little loop. You couldn't really drive it the way you could beginning of the race. I used to use turn 3 and 4 to kind of get the car to turn a little bit, but towards the end of the race, it was real loose down there, so it kind of changed up my line, and I think that's where the other guys are starting to catch me coming out of 3 and 4.
Absolutely. Well, you pulled it off here tonight for the NGRL High Country Trucking Series, Phoenix International Speedway. Got anybody out there you want to thank?
As always, do a great job. A lot of viewers. I know I'm not one of the fan favorites. All I heard was about the fan favorite Gavin tonight. So hopefully I'll get some fans with the win. But this league, everybody for the most part races clean and stuff. It's a great group of guys, and as always, Sherwin Williams on the hood. And my dad watches these things on YouTube, and he's out there. So give a shout out to him.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Yeah, old Gavin, he had a good fan club out there, and everybody rooting you on. Definitely was bad, passing that 67 of yours. Hey, awesome run tonight here at Phoenix. Good to see you out there. We've got one more race next week here at Homestead. How you feeling about it?
Yeah, Homestead's not really one of my favorite tracks. Phoenix is one of my favorites, so got some work to do, but, feel like we can start up front and we have a good chance.
All right, well, good deal. Again, congratulations on the win tonight, Cameron Hearn.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, well, tell you what, that's Cameron Hearn right there, folks. Done a very good job here tonight. Ran it good. What a race. What a finish. Gavin Martin with the fan club out there. Huge fan club definitely out there. As he had Toby and company riding along with him. And had a power move there 3 wide with Jeff and all those. Awesome finish. And Cameron Hearn, he definitely held on to this thing tonight. Well, one more race here at the NGRL, and we're going to crown a champ next week. 4 drivers vie for it at Homestead, and it's going to be a thriller one here. So until then, until next week, man, it's Joe White up here in the booth. Everybody from Phoenix, y'all have a good night.